What's up, everybody? It's your boy My Test Eye here, and today I'm going to bring you guys one of my first YouTube videos. I'm just gonna say something about this video that I'm not gonna really edit it or anything like that. I'm just gonna go with the flow and give you guys my tips on how to get Damascus on certain guns in the game, and well, not certain guns, but all of the guns. Excuse me. But anyway, so this is my guide on how to achieve this Damascus camo. I actually just got it today, and I wanted to wait to make this video until I made the camo myself. So essentially, how to get Damascus. So basically, my first tip on how to get Damascus is start from hardest to easiest. Now, don't do what I did and wait to do the rockets at the very end of the entire segment of the grind, because you're gonna want to jump out a window, I'm telling you. Basically, because rockets are very tedious and they're hard, and to do rockets, it's not necessarily hard to basically execute per se. It's hard because it's playing you're playing a waiting game with the rockets. With the rockets, you need to be able to shoot down dozens of different kill streaks that not are only in the sky but on the ground as well. And when you do that, the best thing about the rocket is that when you do all that stuff, you can knock out 5 or 6 different categories in this camo, like out of all these, all simultaneously, because all of them are pretty much similar. And for example, in this camo, it's telling you to destroy aerial kill streaks. Well, with Splinter as well, you can kill ground-based vehicles and kill streaks, right? So, for example, if you shoot down a VTOL jet, from my understanding, that's not only a vehicle, but it's also an aerial kill streak as well as a ground-based kill streak. And I didn't know that before, and a lot of people don't. And I'm not going to take credit for this knowledge. I did not discover this myself. I also watch YouTube videos and I learned this. So I'm just passing on the information that was relayed to me. And basically, that's all there is to it. You see all the camos all the challenges required to complete these categories are pretty much similar. They all say kill streaks, and basically, when you're doing the rockets, don't do it all at once. Don't do the rockets only. I say, as you're progressing your other guns, have the rocket as a secondary one. So then basically, if you see a UAV in the sky, you just swap weapons and you shoot it down, boom, and it's fucked. You get your camo in no time. So that's how you get gold on the rockets per se. Now, as far as the other hardest thing to talk about, these are the two most important things I want to talk about today, which was the riot shield and the rockets. But I'm going to tell you guys how to get Damascus on all of them and my tips. And so for riot shield, it's pretty much the same thing. It's self-explanatory. You follow all the challenges, right? Now for topo, let's say you need to kill 2 enemies without dying. Just play hardcore, guys. I'm going to repeat this a lot in the video, but I can't emphasize enough how important it is to play hardcore in this game. Because when you're doing any challenge for these gold camos, like let's say for the SMGs and stuff, getting long shots sometimes can be a bitch on hardcore, because you got to put a dozen bullets into somebody for them to drop, and it kind of sucks. But when you're doing hardcore, for those of you who don't know what hardcore is, enemies die pretty quickly. They take more damage, so only a few bullets will need to connect to get a kill. So long shots will be relatively easy. And so for the shield, getting double kills and stuff, do hardcore and just make sure you have a lot of patience. That's my best advice for a shield, because like I said, all the challenges are pretty self-explanatory. I can't really give you any scenarios on any like tricks on how to, or any shortcuts to do this stuff. All I can say is play on very small maps. There's a game mode right now, a playlist, where you can do dirty old houseboat, and basically you have like the 3 smallest maps that this game has, and that'll allow you to get an abundance of kills and all the kills you need to do all the challenges for the riot shield especially. So just run around the riot shield in your back, and basically just make sure that you take every opportunity to smack somebody and be as stealthy as possible. Make sure you crouch, because the shield will cover your entire body. Shields are pretty easy to to take out with thermite, so just beware of that. But besides that, like, you know, bashing people with a shield and hearing them rage after is the most satisfying thing, trust me. But it'll get frustrating when you get to skulls, because that's basically another camo of the same, you know, challenge. Basically, you know, before it was 2, now you have to do 3. And believe it or not, getting 3 is a lot harder than 2, because every time that's the part about hardcore doing shields. So I don't know if you want to try it on core. I don't know how fast people die when you bash them on the core. So, you know, if you want to test it out and you think core is easier for you, then try it. But, you know, there have been so many occasions when hardcore where I'll be playing with my friends and I'll be on my 2nd kill and I'll need 1 more without dying, and my dad or somebody who I'm playing with will kill me accidentally because it's friendly fire. So just be aware of that. You're going to die a lot and you're going to get frustrated doing the shield. I promise you, the shield's frustrating as hell. That's why I'm saying knock this one out first, because by the time you knock this one out and the rockets, you might as well finish all the other guns, because everything else is much easier than those 2 things. So relatively, this video was more talking about the rockets and the shield. Do a lot of ground war, do a lot of small maps, and do a lot of hardcore. Trust me, those are the 3 ingredients to completing the shields and the rockets. As for everything else, just play hardcore and just play, you know, small maps. Basically same concept, and everything else is pretty much self-explanatory. Follow all the challenges and just be as sweaty as possible. People are gonna get upset with you. It doesn't matter. Do you. If you want this camo, get it. There's a lot of controversy with the Damascus. I agree that for all the work that you got to put into it, I feel like that it should have been a little bit better. But at the end, I kind of really like the skin. I'm not bashing it at all. I think for the game that's supposed to be relatively realistic, I think that this is a realistic camo, because Damascus metal actually exists. So I think that was a really cool thing that they put in the game. I like it. Damascus looks dope. If you don't like it, I mean, to each his own. Not everybody's gonna like everything, you know. Everybody's got their own opinions, and that's totally okay. But for those of you who want the camo, just, you know, take my advice and trust me, you'll have a much easier time with this. I hope you guys have a great day. I stream every day like around 8 o'clock, so if anyone's interested in watching my streams, I'm still new to all this, please check it out. You know, it's I'm gonna put it in the link in the description, so you guys will be able to have easy access. And that's it. I play different games. I don't just play Call of Duty. I'm still learning how to make these videos, so I'm sorry if there's like no editing or anything involved. I just didn't think it was necessary. Obviously the videos are going to get better. I have a lot of creative ideas. Fuck, I hate stuttering. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much, and peace out.